My name is Jose and I'm Dutch, come from Holland, born in Delft. And I came to Wynnum 8 years ago.
Yeah, I'm Adam Patterson. I used to live down here at Wynnum. I was born in Wynnum in 1947. I used to come to their school when I was from grade 1 to grade 7 in 1952 through to about 1957.
Hello, my name's David Bateson. I'm a local resident of Wynnum. I moved up here with my family about 8 years ago, and I live about 5 minutes away from here. There's been a school on this site since 1894, and the school only closed about 2-3 years ago. And one of the downsides of the school closure has been all of the parents and the kids that were here are now going to a school a little bit further away, and so therefore the local shops have lost anything up to 80 to a couple of hundred of potential customers.
You know, the empty shops, there's empty shops at Wynnum, which is maybe good in some reason because there's new opportunities for other people.
Landlords, and it's very controversial, this is my opinion, and a lot of people I know of, they charge horrendous rents.
I became involved in a project to help the traders in Wynnum, and that's called Wynnum Central. It's a scheme really to revitalise the local area. We have a market that's held here now once a month, an art, craft, vintage, retro market that brings people into the area. So I have a lot of interest, and the traders locally have a lot of interest in seeing what we can do to help Wynnum in its rebirth or revitalisation.
Yeah, like something like Bulimba. If they get a theatre here, which is good, there's a lot of people from here go over to Bulimba.
Oh, I would like to see this big grey wall there. Beautiful artwork.
This building itself for community use. Fair enough, down that other paddock down there, maybe some parkland and that, the parkland, and a theatre and a movie theatre would be could be built in somewhere.
What we're talking about is looking at a project which is not only going to benefit the local communities here, and Brisbane City Council has asked for projects that are community-based to come here, but we're also looking at something that will benefit Wynnum as a whole, and maybe even put Wynnum on the map. The Tate Gallery in London opened another gallery in a small fishing village in Cornwall called St Ives. And the St Ives Gallery now, even though there was already an art community there, the fact that Tate Gallery moved there really made St Ives into what it is today. Wynnum is a fantastic location. It's the closest beach side to Brisbane CBD, and we're right on the side of Moreton Bay, beautiful bay. It's a nature zone. There's lots of beautiful areas around here. The other thing that's important is that Wynnum has its own art feel to it. There are a number of galleries here. If you're a local Wynnum resident, or even if you're not, you may not have seen those galleries. They're sort of a little hidden away, but there's quite a lot of art going on here. So here's what we're thinking of doing. This is what we propose. We're suggesting that we hold an Artists in Residence program here. We would be inviting artists from around the world to come to Wynnum for a period of time, maybe 3 or 6 months, to be resident artists, to be artists in residence, I suppose, in this school building. We'd be saying to the artists, well, as part of the deal, please open your studio to the public, say 1 day a week, so people can come along and see what's going on.
Give them a reason to come to Wynnum, have something to look at, and maybe do some artwork in empty shops. So when people walk on the street, they don't see an empty shop, but they see some artwork in the shop.
At the end of that residency, we'd hold a big art exhibition. We'd invite everybody in the art world along to this, and we'd have a panel of both locals and experts that would decide who the Artist in Residence of the Year for Wynnum would be. What we'd need probably 3 rooms that would be dedicated as studios for these artists. Interestingly, we wouldn't need the entire school building. It's not as if this would exclude other community projects. We'd really only need 3 rooms.
way it is good for a community style building rather than commercial.
If other community groups are coming in and using other parts, then this can be a vibrant centre, and it can be a sort of an art-focused centre as well, and I think that would work really well. So not only would we have local community groups doing things that are good for the community but don't necessarily impact anybody else outside Wynnum, we'd also have a project here that focuses everybody who's interested in art on Wynnum and would bring them in here, and that would make Wynnum a vibrant suburb again. And it would certainly help the local shopping area, and it would enable us to make Wynnum into what it really deserves to be, and unfortunately isn't right now, but is a vibrant suburb right on the Bayside.